It's a beautiful rainy morning here in Bali. Just been having a great time here this week. Wanted to make a video to teach how to use social media to promote your business. So many of us are caught in the trap of just posting and doing social media because that's what other people are doing or that we think that we need to. And social media can be a really big time trap. I mean, just think for a minute, how much time do you spend on social media and what results is that getting for your business? Carson. Good. It's tough work keeping these things from fogging up. I set this out on my balcony for like 40 minutes and it's still...
Yeah.
All right, what I'm going to talk about today in this video, if you follow it, it'll transform the way that you use social media. Social media will no longer be a waste, and social media will no longer kind of be imperceptible of how it's getting you results. You'll be able to know exactly the results that you're getting. You'll be using less time on it just a lot more effectively. But I also want to say that what I'm going to share isn't that complicated. It may tempt you to dismiss it because it's not complicated or it's too easy. I first discovered this method of using social media with LinkedIn, and then I've since applied it to other social media channels. It works really well on Twitter. Let me just tell you the story of LinkedIn. So I found a way of sending a message to somebody that I wasn't connected with. That method is no longer there, but you can still find other ways on LinkedIn. So I found a way of sending a message to an ideal prospect of mine. I tried 3 different types of messages to see what type of results I could get. And I failed and I failed and then I really succeeded. So the failure was I sent out a promotional message. I said, hey, this is who I am, this is what I do, let me know if you need any help. Something like that. Second message was helpful. So I sent out message 1, the promotional message, to 100 different people. I got about 1% response. So I tried a different message to 100 new people. I sent out a message that was helpful. Hey, I wanted to make you this video, or I wanted to share this YouTube video link that I thought you'd find helpful, something like that. I got a 1% response, meaning 1% of those replied to me. On the 3rd attempt, what I did completely transformed the way that I marketed on LinkedIn at the time and now all of social media. I sent out a complimentary message, nothing promoting, nothing helpful, nothing pushing myself on them because they've never heard of me before. And so for me to think that I can help them or that I have something that they should buy, they're just going to delete it or ignore it. But I sent out a complimentary message. I work with lots of coaches and speakers, and so I'd really speak to their expertise or their values, and I would compliment them and say, I really honor you for the mission that you have. I really respect the work that you do, and I appreciate all the effort you put into improving the lives of others. Keep up the great work. And that's it. I'd put my name. And I got a 60% reply rate. Your LinkedIn profile page needs to be just like your homepage on your website. You need to say, this is what I do and how I can help you, or these are the benefits I bring to my clients. Imagine this. You give them a compliment. They then say, oh, who's this Nate character? And they go to your LinkedIn profile. They see your videos, they find out what you do, they see links to your website, they see how they can opt in and join your list or how they can get a free gift from you. And so you put all of that onto your profile page. So the same thing I found works now. I use this on Twitter and it works even better because Twitter, you don't use Twitter to post content. You don't share content on Twitter and get results that way. You listen on Twitter and you can join in on people's conversations. So you can find somebody who's an influencer or find somebody who's an ideal prospect and see what they're chatting about on Twitter and then chime in. To butt into somebody's conversation is completely accepted and encouraged on Twitter. That's what Twitter is all about. So instead of promoting your stuff, hey, I've got a brand new video, you should watch it. Or hey, this is what I do, you should check out my services. Hey, look at me. You find your ideal prospect and you just get their attention in a way that is not self-promoting and in a way that you're fine. So you post things on Twitter that are not self-promoting and that aren't helpful, but that just involve you in their conversation, or just get their attention in a way that will say, oh, who's this person? And they'll go to your Twitter homepage. And the great thing about Twitter is you have your website right there. And so whenever I go to somebody's Twitter profile or Twitter homepage, Twitter feed, it says their website right there and a couple, little blurbs, a little sentence. And that's all you see on Twitter, but I usually click on that link and go right to their website. So instead of saying, hey, here's my website link, you should check me out, you just dive into their conversation, say something profound or just a good reply or something complimentary so they get their attention. Chances are they're going to have a real high likelihood of clicking to your profile and then clicking to your website and checking you out there. If you understand what I've just taught you here, it should simplify the way that you use social media. No longer are you trying to broadcast it and have a post that goes viral and all the stress that comes along with that, and trying to market it and make sure so many people see it and how many clicks are you going to get and hoping somebody buys or hoping somebody calls you. Now all you have to do is polish up your profile on LinkedIn, polish up your profile on Twitter, polish up your profile on your Facebook or your fan page there, have a website. Let me talk about a couple things related to your website. You want to make sure that there's a good call to action. You want to have one focus. What do you want them to understand when they come to a particular page? Do you want them to watch a video? Do you want them to read a paragraph? Just pick one thing. What's the one thing that you want them to do while they're there and help them understand and feel? And then after they do that, what's their action step? Do you want them to schedule a strategy session with you? Do you want them to opt into a form, get a free gift or something like that? Do you want them to just dial a phone number? So have that one piece of content, have that one action. And then all you have to do is just start interacting and engaging with people in a way that's complimentary, that's not promotional. You'll get their attention and they will start checking you out. They will come and find you. It's way easier than anything else you've been doing, and it's way more effective, way more effective. Morning. It looks like it stopped raining here, so I can walk out and show you some of these grounds. But the question that I have for you now is, what are you going to do with this simple yet very profound wisdom? I mean, one, is there something that's holding you back or that has held you back in the past? Have you waited for things to be perfect? Don't worry about it. Just each day, find somebody that's an ideal prospect or an influencer that you want to connect with, and go participate in a conversation with them on Twitter, or reply to a post that they did on Facebook. And I told you that you want to polish up your profiles and make sure your website's ready. But don't stress if you don't have that done yet. Put that on your to-do list. But start interacting and start engaging with people on social media. That's the most important thing. And you'll actually see, even without things polished, that you'll start getting results.